So babe, when are you gonna frame my other 2 plant frames? We have just one randomly on the wall looking weird. So today's video is going to be a real talk with Florina. Okay, I wanted to do a response to the video about what I eat in a day. That one seemed to pick up. Now I've done a lot of full days of eatings and I show you guys my macros on the bottom, and it's just, it's something I constantly would do. This one, however, took off. So people that are not my followers or have not been watching my videos have watched it, and they had commented a couple concerns, so I wanted to be able to read their comments and answer to those concerns, because if you haven't been following me, then you probably didn't hear me say a million times, eat towards your goals, not my goals. Don't eat what I eat. Eat towards your goals. So for that reason, we're gonna go from comment to comment so I can kind of shed a light on what people are thinking. So the very first comment, somebody said, wow, jealous you can eat all that without gaining weight. She also said that she works out 3 times a week, and if she did this, she would gain so much weight. The first point here is the more you work out, the more you get to eat. The less you work out, the less you eat. However, it also depends on your goals. I'm currently eating at maintenance. I'm not gaining, I'm not losing where I am. And that's what I showed you guys in that video. That is me just being normal, maintaining my lifestyle. So for her, she doesn't quite understand that, hey, if you really love food and you're jealous and you want to eat more, bump up that activity and bump up your calories. You won't get fat. That one was a simple one. This one, well, this is great. However, in order to eat like that, one must work out a lot at high intensity like you. For a regular person like me, where I do work out but not nearly as intense, I would be pretty fat eating like this. Now, this one, I don't work out that much, guys. I tell you guys how much I work out. Every 3rd day is leg day, and sometimes I don't do any upper body day because I'm kind of, you know, I'm laying off of it a bit. I do a little bit of jump rope, and by a little bit of jump rope, like, how long do I spend in the gym?
4 minutes.
Maybe 4. When I tell them I'm gonna go do jump rope and abs, I literally come back in like 10 minutes. It's not something huge. The more I work out, the more I need to eat. I'm kind of happy where I'm eating. I don't really want to bump up my calories anymore because I get full pretty easily. So for that reason, she's saying I work out a lot, so that's why I get to eat like that. I work out 3 to 4 times a week. I don't think that's that bad. Sure, it's intense, but why work out if you're not gonna go all out, you know?
Less than an hour. Less than an hour.
It's always less than an hour. Upper body days, 30 minutes max, and that's because I'm recording. If I'm not recording, I zoom through those. Leg day, those can take up to an hour, but I love my leg days. So that pretty much saying that not everyone can eat like this, I want to go into detail about that because I am, again, maintaining. I'm not gaining or cutting at these numbers. There are girls on my plan who eat more than me right now, what I showed in that video, in order to burn fat. Why? Because everybody requires a different amount to eat. And believe it or not, the heavier you are, the more you're gonna eat. Because it's like me walking around with 2 30-pound dumbbells all day, I'm gonna burn way more calories, which requires more food. So what I'm eating is not even that bad. People are acting like I got a feeling that people were grossed out, like, oh my god, how can you eat like this? You're gonna get so fat, which leads me to other comments where people were like, oh, I'm gonna gain 300 pounds if I eat like this. And somebody else said 30 kilos. I'm not really sure how much that is, but it's probably like 70 pounds. And it's not true, but it's also, it depends on you, what you're aiming for. Are you active? Are you not active? What is your goal? Gain, maintain, fat loss? What is it that you need to achieve? And then keep in mind that I have worked with thousands of women, and what do I see constantly? Repetition after repetition. They come in with 800 calories, 1,000 calories, 1,200 calories, and they're wondering, why am I not losing any weight? I'm gonna post a photo of 2 girls, and they signed up with, they had been following me for a while, and they have been so, I would say, excited because everything I've been teaching them is the very opposite of what they've learned, and they can't believe that they get to eat more and burn fat. Starvation is a huge thing in this world. People have this idea that obese people want to be obese. They don't. They are miserable, they are ashamed, they are not eating, which is causing them to gain more, some of them, or just stay where they are and they're not gonna lose any weight. So what the message in that video was is don't be afraid to eat, nourish your body. And yes, there are people who actually want to get bigger and some people that really want to get heavy, and that's just what makes them happy, and you know, no judgment, but health, always think about your health. But a lot of women don't want to be overweight and they're trying very hard to lose the fat, and their only way of knowing how to do it is by not eating, starving themselves. So that's a very important thing here. I think the newbies or people that have stumbled on that video don't quite understand how much I preach about eating food, because so many people don't, and they deprive themselves and it's hurting them. Which takes me to... Now this next comment, it did get me a little riled up, just because every video I put out is with the intention of helping people. She goes to say...
She pick and choose what she wants her to hear.
Well, yeah, a lot of times, whenever I do a video, there's always somebody that's gonna pick and choose what they want to hear and get mad about tiny little things, or just take it a different way than what I'm actually trying to put out there or say. So she put, the advice in this video is not correct. You should not rely on food for happiness. That may lead to overweight and obesity. My response to her was, who said rely on food for happiness? I said food makes you happy. By the way, do you know how many people are bitter, emotional, suffer depression, get sick, resort to harmful alternatives, are obese from not eating, simply from not eating? And I've worked with thousands of women, and 90% are severely under eating. Food is not the problem, inactivity is. I also went to tell her this is a fitness channel, so don't worry, no one's gonna get obese watching me work out and eat. It's actually the very opposite. I wish I had screenshot all the people who tell me how much my videos have helped them, who've increased calories, who felt so good, clients who don't argue with their husbands anymore, who are not upset all the time, who are not getting headaches. People that were suffering from chronic headaches and depression, and they feel good all of a sudden. Why? Because they were depriving themselves of food. You have to know there's a negative effect to something that you're doing excessively. Same thing if you overeat a certain thing. Like, you know, for me, I love chocolate, but if I have too much, I break out. My skin is responding in some way, you know, or if you eat something and you're on the toilet all day, your body is responding to it. Your best reaction is to figure out what's going on with my body. Why is it not responding well? Why am I sad? If I don't actually have a reason, like I just got dumped or something, why am I always sad? There's an underlying issue there, you know, and a lot of times food does cure a lot of things. So for me, I'm very passionate about this because there is a bigger picture that I'm trying to share. And people are getting the wrong impression here, thinking that, you know, I'm gonna tell people to go get obese. There was a comment somebody made that, oh, this video is just bragging. But it's not. I'm trying to show you, look, I'm eating this, and look, am I fat? I eat that every day. No, the point of the video was you can eat more and you're not gonna get obese. You're not harming your body, you're doing good to your body. That was the message that was supposed to come across. But they also said, oh, and with your body, but you look good. But it was one of those things, if I showed you guys at my worst, you'd be cool with it. But now that I'm showing you guys at my best, some people are getting a little bit hurt by it, when it's like, it's unfair. You want to see me when I'm bad, but you don't want to see me when I'm good. And on top of it, trying to share something that I find very important. I think nutrition and food is probably the most relevant, important thing to be talking about. So now the next comment. Hopefully you aren't that fast metabolism person. I eat one donut and it shows. Two things I want to cover here. First of all, there is not one certain food that will make you fat or skinny or give you gains. It is total calories consumed at the end of the day. Are you eating towards your goals? But to literally say that if you eat a donut, you're gonna get fat, that is not right. And if you eat an apple, doesn't mean you're gonna get skinny. So that I really wanted to concentrate on, because so many people think that way. Florina, I get DMs, Florina, what did you eat to get a butt? Did you eat a lot of this? It's like, no, it's calories consumed at the end of the day. Did I eat enough for my body to put me in a surplus with the activity I'm doing or not? That is the only way you're gonna gain or lose.
A balance.
It's a balance, yes. And then the whole fast metabolism person, putting any health issues aside, healthy people that are normal, I would say, they don't have these, who don't have health issues, your metabolism is in your control. Do I have fast metabolism? It probably is pretty fast because I eat enough and I train. Does my metabolism change constantly? Heck yeah! When I was eating 3,000 calories, my metabolism was, whew. If I now start eating 3,000 calories, I'm gonna get fat because my metabolism is not where it was. If I go into a deficit to cut, I'm slowing down my metabolism. So, to say she has a fast metabolism and I don't, there's a very good way to fix that. You know how? With food. You cannot fix your metabolism by eating less or not enough. You have to fix it by eating more. Weightlifting helps. Weightlifting actually helps very much. So if you pair the two together, you're gonna give yourself a faster metabolism. So I think it's unfair to just look at fit people and be like, you have a fast metabolism. Well, yeah, because I made it fast, because I work out, because I eat, I nourish my body, and you can do the same thing. And it doesn't take very long to increase a metabolism. It actually happens really quickly. So you just have to take the right steps to do it, and everyone will have a fast metabolism. Isn't that awesome? So that's something I wanted to address about that, because it's very easy to make excuses for yourself. She must have a fast metabolism. Oh, she's tall. Oh, she's short. Oh, she came from good genes, or, you know, whatever you want to say. But your body is in your control. You can enhance it, and you can fix things like that quite easily. And if you do eat a donut and feel it the next day, chances are it's not the donut. It's because you felt so guilty that you ate a donut that you didn't eat anything at all. You starved yourself, you underate, which means you got bloated the following day. Not from the donut, but from undereating. It's a thing, guys. You do get bloated from undereating. I've said this plenty of times. I've shown you guys in my experience what happens when I undereat. My belly's big. Even clients will tell me, oh my God, you're so right. I underate and I just felt huge the next day. It's a thing. And the number one thing I wish I could have said in the video, had I known it would have branched out to so many people, not my followers, because sometimes I'm very like, oh, my followers know, I say it all the time. I think you're in my head, is eat towards your goals. That's always the thing I'm trying to preach, eat towards your goals. What I eat can make you gain, make you lose, or maybe if we're kind of the same body and activity, it'll be the same thing for you. But everyone requires a different amount to eat. I've had a mom with her 2 daughters sign up, and they all had to eat different calories, but the mom had to eat the most, and she couldn't wrap her head around this. Like, no, I should be eating less because my daughters are younger than me, and it all goes based on your body and the heavier you are. And I had 2 sisters too, actually, who signed up, and their calories were very different. Both got great results, but one was just curious, like, why does my sister get to eat 300 calories more than me? I don't make the rules, you know, it's just her body, and that's how it functions, and that's what she needs in order to burn fat, and what you need is this. It's just different for everyone. Height, age, weight, everything, activity, it all plays a role in how much you actually get to eat in order to reach your goals. You'd be surprised how once you start eating towards your goals and you're strict about it, the fast results you can get. Just go to my Instagram page, Florina Fitness, and go look at all my clients. I'm not ashamed to put the time frame for each client because I'm proud of them, and some will get faster progress than others, just how the body works. If you want to know more about that, you can watch my slow progress, fast progress video. It kind of tells you, hey, why you're getting slower progress, and explains things there. But they get progress within weeks. Why? Because we fix that problem. That is the first thing we do on my plan. I don't get them started on workouts. I don't even care about the workouts at first. Let's do the nutrition. Why? Because it's so important, and if you can trust me, you're gonna get better progress. If you don't trust me at all, you don't decide to change your ways, you won't get progress. You gotta be willing to change. Hey, if it hasn't been working for you, why not just take the leap of faith and allow me to guide you, right? So anyways, check it out there. You can see all their progress, great clients, happy clients. Anyways, I just kind of wanted to clear up that video, why I did it, and a couple of those comments. This is not in any way, like, I wasn't trying to put you on the spotlight. I kept you private. It was just something that I felt I needed to talk about and share, especially if you started following me, to give you a little bit more detail as to why I'm eating that way and kind of enlighten you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell for notifications, and until next time, bye guys.